Hey, everybody. It's been a minute. Hey, Nick. So I know that nobody ever knows when I'm going to go live anymore because I don't go live at my regularly scheduled time anymore because it's always kind of crazy. But I have had a lot going on, and so I wanted to share with y'all a little bit about what I've had going on. I know I usually give it a few seconds because like people watch ads as they come in, and all that. But I know everybody really has a lot going on at this time because it's like the holidays and all of that. Hey, Lawanda, we did have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you. Man and his dog. Hello. Good morning. Some new folks in here. That's awesome. So, but I have, so I've been kind of like anybody who's been keeping up with me, y'all seen me kind of like stressing out over planning this wedding and everything. So I did that, and that went successfully, and that was exciting. So we got married on Veterans Day, and or we had our wedding on Veterans Day, and that was exciting. So that all worked out. We actually went out there Friday and set up all the tables and chairs because I wanted to have an outdoors wedding. So we had a wedding out at my grandmother's house. We're on the lake and everything, and it was really pretty. Yeah, yeah. And then hunting season started. Hey, Devil Dog. Yeah, and um, but I was just gonna kind of like share some photos with you guys at the same time as talking through kind of what's been going on. So I thought that would be fun. Let's see. Yeah, we got a hunting picture up here somewhere. Hold on just a second. There's so many pictures, y'all. I hired a photographer and then still um, like my whole family took pictures and things. So yeah, here's our hunting picture. We was going out there. So we took a picture in that very same spot last hunting season. So I was like, we need to take another picture. But anyhow, it was all in our get up. So I had it all like ready to go here. And then I lost it. We're way back there now, huh? Okay, here we go. So, well, that's a fun picture. Y'all want to see that one? So that's my dad. That has nothing to do with what I was going to show you guys today. Okay, so I have like a bunches of pictures from the photographer, but also, so there's like my mom helping me get ready. She'll probably kill me for showing these, and they're all out of order because they're from several different people. So we set up at the head. We were the head of the tables. There's my cup with a lady on it. So I had a sign at the front with Lord and Lady. This is my sister and my daughter and my niece on the right. And that it was just a pretty setup where we had it set up. My sister takes those pretty people pictures, makes you all beautified and whatnot. So I set up. So I pretty much planned my own wedding and set up everything. I did have somebody make the cakes, and I just added this cute little cake topper here. That was the groom's cake. It was peanut butter Reese's. Oh man, that was so good. I'm gonna have to take out the chat and put it to the side or something so that I can see see what you guys are saying if y'all say something to me. I guess I should start with, can everybody hear me okay? Because I have talked through these things before and then somebody told me we can't hear you. Those were our punch bowls and cake. Let's see, there's our Lord and Lady cups. Hey, Rebecca. Good to see you. I'm sharing some pictures. Here's my beautiful baby. That was my dress. So lots of getting ready pictures. That was the crowd. I was singing there because that's what I do. And that's Emma after she changed out of her getup. That's my sister helping me zip up my dress. This was before the big reveal. And that is Evie and Lily. And then Terry's brother and nephew, 2 brothers and nephew. So like I said, these are all out of order. It's my mama helping me with my floral crown. So yeah, I did these. So I did this arch here. This is actually a frame for a swing, a basket swing, but I thought I did an okay job. I made the little arrangements that are at the top, and I ordered a lot of stuff off Temu, like the drapery and the centerpieces and a lot of things. So my step-up dad walked out my mom, who it was a blessing that she even made it because she was in the hospital up until the Wednesday before wedding. So that was that. At some point, I didn't even know if she was going to make it or if I was going to have to postpone or what because she had a knee surgery. And then there's Paul meeting me. He said, "Hey, Possum, you look beautiful," because he calls me Possum. Hey, David. That's what he is. He's my step-up dad. He's a good man. And that's probably about the time he said, "I'm just glad I don't have the walking farts." He's great. He cracked me up the whole time. It was hard to be nervous, you know. It helped with the nerves, and I think that was about the time I was telling him to watch his step so he didn't step on his dress. Yeah. He had me cracking up though. He's so funny. I wanted to ring this bell right here and say, "Please stand for the bride," but I thought that might be a little vain. I wasn't sure. I like that picture. Even though you can see the shed in the back. I like it because we were both grinning. And yeah, so much so I cropped it out. And then everybody stands. And my family taking pictures. I loved this picture because you can see Emma there in the background and the lake and everything. And Paula smiling and I'm smiling. Everybody's smiling. It was a good time. There's my handsome groom. Look at him. Ain't he handsome? Ain't he handsome? Well, y'all don't have to think so, but I do. So this is mainly men folks in here. Y'all might not think he's that handsome. Hey, DJ. I'm sharing pictures from my wedding. Of course, he prayed, and then I assumed the position of awkwardness. No, it was good stuff. I was just super nervous. I don't know why. Of course, I cracked jokes the whole time because that's the way I, handle my nervousness. But I wanted to go live for my wedding, but I didn't get to, so I just wanted to share with anybody who was interested in seeing. Yeah, Emma held my bouquet, and Lily brought up the rings. That's a good picture. Terry's grinning, and I'm looking at everybody apologizing for my goofiness. Well, yeah, we got all the pictures, even the ones that didn't look good. So there's Lily giving me the ring to put on Harry's finger. I love that picture. I just love all the smiles, everybody happy. It's good stuff. That's the smoochy part. Smoochy, smoochy, more smoochy. Lots of smoochy. Fun stuff. And then I had this confetti stuff that they threw out. It was it was dried flowers. And that's Terry's stepmom that we're talking to there. We're talking to his stepmom and his dad. And then everybody taking selfies at the picture spot. And then sister getting something off my face that was there the whole time. It was a pretty setup. All the changing of the colors. I just thought it was super pretty. I loved it. It couldn't have turned out any better. That's what I wanted. I wanted a fall wedding with all those beautiful colors in the background. And I mean, I just like outdoors, and it was just fitting for me. Although I was going for simple, and it wasn't as simple as I had imagined. That's my Nana. That's my mom, my Nana, me, and Terry. On the left, right. That's my Nana, me, my grandmother, my step-up dad's mom, and Terry. That's me doing something. I don't know. Probably bossing somebody around if I had to guess. That's my resting face. uh, Jesse said he didn't win the Powerball, so he's here now. All right, cool. This was from people at the wedding, David. I actually did have a photographer. Nobody ever told me if they could hear me. So if somebody would please tell me that you guys can hear me. Okay. So am I too loud? Okay. He says we can hear you loud and clear. Oh, hey, Janet. Thank you for being here. Okay, I will do that. Alrighty. I appreciate everybody coming in. That's me and Bessie. This is the girl I work with. Me and my Aunt Kathy. Hunter. And so left to right, that's Paul, my mom, me, Terry, Ginger, and Terry's dad, Danny. So now there's two Danny Culverts. It was fun. This was the confetti, the dried flowers that I used for when we walked down the aisle. And then instead of a guest sign-in book, I use this where it says, "Please sign a heart and drop it in the frame," and we will always remember our loved ones who came. That was pretty neat. And there's Terry's two brothers to the right of me. And that is all of Terry's brothers. And that was our officiary and his wife. And then my dance with my mom. Yeah, like I was saying, I do have, and these are the kids. So, I and their significant others. Um, I do have professional pictures. See there, my mom, she's all bruised up, but that's because she just had got out of the hospital a few days before. Um, I personally loved those pictures. There's Lily and Peyton. That's our oldest two still in the house. Lily's older than Emma by a few weeks. Good stuff. And that's the whole crew there. So, Paul, the eldest of Terry's boys, and then his wife, and then Lily and Peyton and me and Terry and Evie and Elijah and his wife. So Paul, Lily, Peyton, Evie, Elijah. So all the kids were there. So that was awesome. And then we got some with Emma as well. But that's all of Terry's crew. So that was awesome to have them all there in one place. We took some silly pictures. That's good stuff. So that was my sign-in setup. So that was my sign-in setup, the Lord and Lady Culvert with the frame, and that's where everybody dropped their names in the frame. And so, the idea is that you print a wedding picture there and put it in there, and then it'll have all the sign-in hearts from where people showed up. So that's pretty cool. Okay, Mom's here, so you saw what he said, Mama. And that was the tables that I decorated. I did the best I could. It was very windy that day, so that was the food setup. We had chicken wings and crawfish tails, and these are the ones with Emma included. And dancing with sister. And all the girls, me, Lily, Emma, and Evie. It's a good one. And then the boys. Terry, Elijah, Paul, and Peyton. That's me and Ken. Ken is Terry's nephew. We all hang out at the hunting camp, so we're familiar with one another. That's my Aunt Charlotte. That's my niece and Emma. Us dancing in the pavilion. My sister asking Terry a question and then essentially telling him how he's useless. He's not useless, for the record. And that's Ryan, Terry's other nephew. And everybody serving themselves to food. And Terry and I decided to dance. There was music going, and there was a big long line waiting for the food. So we just thought, might as well make use of the time. People helped themselves. I did get in there and make my Nana's plate for the fact that she was in a wheelchair. So that's Roy, another one of Terry's brothers. It's the pouring of the wine. Chug, 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 chug. Me and my Nana. That purdy ring there. That's purdy. Purdy. Oh, everybody say, oh. Hey, Barry. Yep. Casual. That's what I told him. I was like, it was youth weekend, the weekend that we had the wedding. And I knew that a lot of people would be coming out of the woods with their kids and stuff. And so I said, I don't plan on, y'all don't have to dress up. My dress wasn't anything to do or anything. I didn't really want it to be like formal, like anybody feel like, oh, what am I gonna wear? This was the ducks photo shot. I just thought it couldn't have turned out more beautiful. And the rain pretty much held off until the end of the reception, so that was pretty nice. Because it had not rained in weeks, and then all of a sudden it rained. That was Hunter telling me that I'm not supposed to be pouring Mountain Lightning into my own punch bowl, that I'm supposed to be enjoying the, wedding. But I mean, I was like, I did the rest of it. I assume I could do this too, There's me sticking my finger up Terry's nose. Let's get a close up of this one. That's good stuff. Yeah. I enjoyed that picture. When we get to the cutting the cake part, where we stick it up each other's nose and stuff. We were I was like, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? He says I did it first, but I just don't think so. There is proof that he did it first. Then we had to wipe that icing off her face. And then that's him telling me that he did it first and me telling him he's wrong. First argument of the marriage. Obviously, we made up. Everything's fine. Oh, okay. Well, that was all of those. Let's see. Terry might be mad at me, but I'm going to show this picture. I was in our honeymoon suite. I was making sure Terry would fit in the tub. It was a nice place. That was our view from the bed, essentially. So we stayed in a cabin in Gatlinburg, and it was pretty awesome. Only thing is at 6:30, no matter how late you stayed up, you're going to be up when the sun rises because, it's bright. That was a wonderful breakfast we had the next morning. It tasted wonderful, but it was also wonderful because I didn't have to cook it. So Terry's ended up looking better than mine. I should have just got what he got. And then we went to a tavern, and it was old English style, of course, and that was really neat. It was called the Fox and Parrot Tavern. It was a little pub. It was pretty cool. That was our view from the back porch. There's our propping up our Mama Bear and Papa Bear house shoes. Drinking our coffee. Enjoying the scenery. We went to the Old Meal in Pigeon Forge. It was delicious. It's a restaurant. And then this is a distillery that we visited. We walked to afterwards. Free taste testers. They had moonshine, whiskey, and bunches of things. Rum, cream rum. I had to take this. It's an inside joke. So we decided to drive to downtown and just see. I wanted to see how much it had been built up in the past since I was there last when I was a youngin'. We actually saw a bear walk across the street. That was cool. I took a picture of this because I bought an old lamp and I wanted to make sure I got the right kind. And I took a picture of this because it reminded me of Jesse and Lisa. So I sent it to them. Actually, we saw it on the way in, and I was like, "Oh man, I should have got a picture of that." And um, so on the way back, I was like, "We got to get a picture of that on the way back so I could send it to him, prove that I was thinking about him." And so, bless his heart, he had the camera out ready. I was like, "I think it's right up here." And then 7 miles later, it actually came up. And but I thought it was pretty cool. Not only does it say Lazy Days, but it's RV, and that's kind of what they do, And I was just like, that is so awesome. It's like, who knew they owned an RV place down here? But or up here. So that was that, and he was finally able to capture the picture. And then Emma and Lily they were earning their merit badges, and they cooked some food for a Friendsgiving with Scouts, and they did a good job with that. Lily made a tater tot casserole, and Emma made Santa Fe corn. And then Lily had a birthday. Her 13th birthday was on the 17th. So we had a pretty busy few weeks. There was the wedding, and then there was her birthday, and this is fun stuff.
Birthday, dear Lily Monkey. Happy birthday to you.
You're growing.
She's a teenager.
Your hair is receding. You look like a pumpkin. Don't be talking. You smell like a skunk. Yay!
So she had an ice cream cake, and it was delicious. There's her devious little grin. And she got some gifts, new gaming headset, and that was Emma's gift from her on Lily's birthday. She got a hat. And so she got a headset and a leather jacket. She'd been wanting one of those. And then we went to the movie and hit up the arcade, and that was fun stuff. And so I took this picture before I took that picture. And so, that was funny. Big sister, she propped her hand up there on Emma's shoulder because she's big sister. And then when it was Terry's turn to step up to the plate, he propped his shoulder up on her. He's like, who's big now? But anywho, I thought that turned out to be a super cute picture with their both in their leather jackets. He's like a rooster there. She's trying to be big. we had fun. My girls. She's so goofy. But she was having fun, and that was the idea. Got to do the Charlie's Angels pose. And then, of course, bright and early the next morning, we're in the hunting stand, in the deer stand. Then it was my nephew's birthday party. Then Emma had a dance she was invited to. Hey, Grow Big TV, thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. And she looked like a princess. She's just absolutely gorgeous. She got invited to a formal dance, middle school dance. And, you know, she's homeschooled, so that was a big deal for her that she got to go to the dance. So that's her little boyfriend, Case. And he took her to the Mexican restaurant and asked her would she go to the dance with him. So we got her dolled up and sent her on her way. And that's Case's mom. And that's her little friend Harper and her date. And that's the face they made whenever I asked them, how does it feel to be the most beautiful people there? So a busy few weeks for sure. Beautiful. My baby's beautiful. Let's see. This is probably my favorite picture of all of them. I just think that's beautiful. I said, Emma, can you walk on the tracks with those heels on? Because she had some heels on. And she's like, I don't think so. So I told Casey, well, you just hop up there and she can hold your hand and help you walk on the tracks. He brought her a corsage and everything. That was her decked out shoes with her toenails to match. That's Case looking like a villain in a movie. And that's Mama Bear standing behind the two kiddos. Like, I'm watching you. Selfie. He's a sweet boy. Hey, Michelle. Welcome in. More than welcome to watch the replay. I showed pictures of the wedding, and now I'm showing pictures of Emma's formal dance she went to, or before the formal dance. This is at the train depot at in our local town. Just thought it makes for some pretty pictures. Yep. My baby girl's growing up on me. And that's my niece and her date, Cooper. And this is Harper, which is Emma's best friend since like birth. Yep. That was that. Then I got this cool sign that says a house divided and it's got Folgers and Maxwell House. It was a wedding gift to me by my friend who makes things. And that was super cool. I really enjoyed that. So then there was Thanksgiving and then there was my birthday. And so me and my friend Drew, who Emma calls Captain America, went out to the bowling alley and we had a good time. I don't know what to say about it. So I have to explain this picture. So I took this picture and then Drew said, you know, you can press the down on the volume to take a picture, don't you? And so I tried it, but in order to do that, I had to like wrap my hand around and like do some funky pose there. So that's what we got out of that picture when I tried to wrap my hand around and push the volume button to take the picture. But it was a great picture of them smiling, a natural smile, which is my favorite. You know, I think people look much better. This is my natural smile. How do you feel about it? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, but we had a great time. And we inspired the people behind us to take selfies, apparently. So yeah, we went to Tuscaloosa to go to Bolero, and Bolero is kind of like a one-stop shop. It has bowling and it has pool, which we could stay home and play pool on the pool table, but it has bowling, it has pool, it has bar, it has food, it has an arcade. So oh yeah, you know we played some arcade games. I'm all about some arcade games. That's why you get a babysitter, you know, to go out and act like kids. There's proof there because I sent a picture to Emma and she said, "Is that Captain America there?" And then put up my Christmas village. So that pretty much gets us caught up to current. If you're interested in seeing my Christmas village, I put up a short on YouTube. And so, yeah. Thank you, Jesse. I'm glad you liked him. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody for being here. Like I say, I know it's random. I'm not able to go live every Tuesday at 11, but as fate would have it, plans got canceled for today and I got to go live. So I just thought I'd catch y'all up on what the happenings have been and let y'all know that the wedding went good and that I'm okay. I know I haven't went live in like probably a couple of months. But it's just been a really busy couple of months, and I know coming up everybody's going to be busy. Wanted to give a shout out to Ashley at CNC Farm. I know there's a lot of collabs going on at this time, but right now CNC Farm is having the Ultimate Cookies collab. I put out a video for that. I made Nutella cookies. I'm sure most of you in here has already seen it, but be sure and go check out my video and leave a comment and go check out CNC Farms playlist of videos. There's a lot of people that I have listed everybody that's made videos. So in the description, and there's a playlist on CNC Farms page. So I would like y'all to go check out all those cookie recipes. Number one, you learn about cookies. Number two, she's doing a giveaway on December 20th, and she's giving away things. So she's going to use that random comment picker on the videos to choose winners for the gifts. So go check out. It's a win-win situation. You get to learn new recipes as well as you get a chance to win something, So that's my friend Ashley over at CNC Farm. Thank you for dropping that link, Jesse. So there's that. And this time last year, I was in like 6 different collabs. But like I said, busy times, things were changing, lots going on. and it's all been good. It's just real busy. So, um, but I do hope to have some content for y'all soon. I did get something for my birthday. I had a great birthday, by the way. So my birthday was Friday the 24th, the day after Thanksgiving. And so we went to Thanksgiving at my Nana's like we always do because we go to grandmother's, my step-up dad's mom, on Thanksgiving. And then we have Thanksgiving at my Nana's the next day, always the Friday after Thanksgiving. So this time it was my birthday, and I didn't have to bring anything for Thanksgiving because that was my gift from Nana to let me eat without having to prepare anything, which was the most terrible year to do that because my mom having not been doing well and everybody seems like to be having a hard time these days. I felt bad about that, but it was very nice and sweet for me to just focus on getting there and really not having to worry about bringing anything or being responsible for anything but getting my kids ready and showing up. So, um, but I had a surprise waiting for me when I got there. My whole family sang to me happy birthday. That was very nice. And then I got a hair dryer with a diffuser on it from the kids and also a necklace that says mom on it. And it was very sweet. And or then it said on it something like moms make life beautiful or whatever. And it was rose gold, and that's my favorite. And so that was very sweet. And my honey got me a 5 terabyte extended hard drive. So I shouldn't have to worry about storage space while filming content and having somewhere to put it to back it up or, storage space for editing and things like that. So that's a relief. I've got that taken well. He's got that taken care of. So and then I got a coloring book, which I love to color. Um, and well, I use gel pens. I don't use crayons, but either way, it's still coloring, I believe. But I just had a really good birthday, and I was grateful for that. Good holidays, good Thanksgiving, and got to spend some time around family. And I hope everybody else had a good Thanksgiving as well. And I'm just grateful to be alive yet another year, honestly. Um, I'm thankful to be alive another year and feel alive, um, because there's definitely a difference in surviving and living. And I feel like I'm living now, and I'm grateful for that. So while it's been complete chaos with everything, trying to keep up with everything, it's also been really good. And so I just, wanted to update everybody and let y'all know that just because you don't see me on here doesn't mean anything's necessarily wrong. It's just meaning that I'm being extremely productive. So I appreciate everybody being here. Um, and can't really tell you the next time I'll see you. I'm really not sure. I plan on being at Jesse and Lisa's and Miss Ann's live. I think that is, if you want to put the link in there, Jesse, if you're still here, I think that is on the 2nd. And they're celebrating Miss Andale, her 8K celebration, and Jesse and Lisa's 2K celebration. So that'll be awesome. That'll be a big party. Lots of people will be there. So don't miss that. If you want to put date and time in the link, Jesse, that would be cool. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. I hope all of you take care and God bless.